There are 125 cancer centers in the United States, or programs or more. We have decided as a group of hematologists and oncologists that the best way for us to understand if you're going to get the best treatment is if you participate in what we call a clinical trial. Now, I have some of my colleagues who will say, anytime you get a transplant and it's a match-related donor, myeloablative match-related donor, you don't need a clinical trial. And if you get a gene therapy, you don't need a clinical trial. But the reality is that we don't know the best treatment that maximizes benefit and minimizes toxicity. So our philosophy is that in order for our patients to participate in studies for cure, they should participate in a clinical trial. Why is that important to you? It's important because clinical trials, by definition, have an oversight committee. If it's too toxic, they will stop the trial. They have peer review prior to that process. So we would discourage the idea that you would go to your local doctor and say, treat me, cure me of sickle cell disease, if you're not part of a formal effort referred to as a clinical trial. So I'll hit pause there, and happy to answer questions if they're in the chat box, but to go to Dr. Kasim about his experience with the older adults using the Hopkins platform.